wash my hands because everything is sticky. Great. But see, if you would come right here and do something cute, that'd be a great intro. That is absolutely perfect. Yeah, that was perfect. Hello new friends, hello old friends, and welcome to my channel. For those who don't know, my name is May, you should subscribe, and today is something a little different, but not really. Happy official spooky season, by the way. I know this is like my third video here in October, but I ask people not to Christmas before Remembrance Day, so it's only fair that I not hardcore Halloween until after Canadian Thanksgiving. That's fair, right? I think that's fair. So, but I decorated. Look, I decorated. I got lights. I got my alien egg over here glowing. Can you see my glowing alien egg? It never gets to glow, you know. Fancy price. I got some of my prints up. I don't know if you... What can you see? Anyway. Got all that going on. Today is not about Halloween, but it kind of is. So, when you think about Halloween, sometimes people think about Frankenstein's monster, who in some versions is still a Frankenstein because he calls Victor father, but anyway, not the point. I don't have an intro for this, okay? I'm not good at segues. I'm doing an experiment today. Some of you might remember when I got these 1.5 million years ago. They're little candy mochi things. You rehydrate the crunchy mochi and then you dip it in chocolate and soybean powder. Fabulous. I love these. And it tells you to use water. But you don't just have to use water. And today I'm here to rehydrate with several beverages, not just water. One of which being milk that I have forgotten, and thus I will go grab right now. Okay, so that took like 20 minutes. I have no idea where I was. I guess I could restart entirely, but I've already gone this far, so hey. Or I guess I have these. And they want you to rehydrate it with water, but I have many different beverages. Is that where I was? I think that's where I was. So, I've got some water here. It's just tap water. It's like room temperature. The kind of thing that you would have on hand doing a kit like this. I've got some milk, because that was the first thing that I ever tried with this. So I know that one works for sure. Then there's some green tea that I need to take the bag out of because I don't even know how long it's been in there. Eee. So that's going to be real strong. I'm excited for that. Anyway, so this is this. I had it in my cupboard, so I grabbed it. It was the first thing I grabbed, so that's the green tea, or the tea. I don't have black tea, just because I thought it would be kind of like repetitive. If it works with green tea, it'll work with black tea, in theory, right? Totally different flavor profile, but anyway. Speaking of flavor profile, we also have coffee. Just coffee, no sugar. No milk. It's Nescafe. Instant. These two are still fairly warm. I've also got some ramune. I've never tried it with ramune before. So that's fun. I'm going to do that. I also got some Coca-Cola. Because what's a food experiment without Coke, right? So, what I'm going to do is... Do you guys want to see this? Should I do a top down? Yeah, I'm going to be looking down, so I'll switch angles. Give me a second. This is a different angle than the angle that I had y'all on before. So let's see how this goes. Also ignore this. Now that I've pointed it out, you'll never unsee it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is open these, and then I'm going to put at least 2 little mochis in each of these containers. I guess they're dishes? One of these dishes, yes. Line these up cuter. Is that cute? Do you see that? You can see that. Okay. So we'll get this. Okay, so in this first one, we've got, can you still see that? You can still see that. We've got quite a few little mochi, actually. And a little fork. So this is the soybean powder. And this is the chocolate. And what you do is take these, add water, dip in the chocolate, dip in the powder. So let's see if we need to open the next one. There are an awful lot. There are quite a few here. So let's see. 2 for each, because I want to try one just on its own and then one actually like dipped in stuff. Oh my goodness. That is downright convenient. That's awesome. So I don't know if the other package has the same number. If we don't need it, I don't necessarily want to open it, right? I'll have it later, but if I've eaten it between now and editing, then this is how many mochis there were, if I remembered. I'm sorry. I forgot to bring drinking water. Well then. I guess we'll just have to start this now. And then I'll drink the water that I was going to put in there. Here is the water. Let's... Okay, so... water and some mochi. I've got... It doesn't come with like a scoop or anything for the water, so I've got a little baby spoon. So... you don't want to like overdo it, but there is a point where it'll stop like absorbing. This is such a bad angle for me. I'm still working on it. And then flip them over. You want it to be squishy all over. Okay. I'm gonna not use the pointy side. That would just make sense. Drain a bit of the water. And set these aside. I hope that doesn't affect them too much. Now I'm going to drink this water because I'm thirsty. Okay. Next, let's do the milk. This milk is cold. It's been in the fridge like normal people would have it. And same thing, just I'm already getting lazy. Just put it in a pool. I'll just pour the rest out. Works though. So there's the milk. It's exactly the same. So there's the milk. Let's do coffee next. This smells fabulous, if anyone was wondering. I don't know if that was faster than the other liquids. I was expecting warm coffee to be a whole lot faster. I don't know if I noticed that. Okay, so put this. So the green tea now. Sorry for the clanking. Those look good. So that's next. I've got some ramune. I don't really know how to show you this. Maybe I can get a different angle. This table is not strong enough for this. Let me see if I can maybe... Oh, shit. Did I get you guys? Nah, you're good? Alright, I just got everything else. Oh my god. Wait, am I sure I didn't get you? That's a miracle. That's an absolute miracle. There is ramune all the way on the other side of my desk. Wow. That's amazing. Okay. So there's that. Obviously, I can't dip a spoon into that. So I'm going to pour it into here. So totally randomly, one of the things I like about ramune is that this thing can go back in like a little stopper. It's like a lid. Okay, now then. Okay, that may not have been enough. I just need a different container. So I've never tried this with fizzy things before. That's weird. So it didn't go all the way through to the other side. That's fun. I hope they taste good. Lastly, we have Coca-Cola. I saved it for last so that it wouldn't eat completely through the little mochis. Please don't spray at me. I'm still working out these angles and everything, okay? I just noticed that this was in frame. Here. I'm not sure what I'm expecting to be different with this one, but I'm strangely excited. Oh, it's so much more fun when you can see the fizz. Coke one all the way through. I've been trying to use the exact same amount of liquid for each of them, that's why I have the little spoons. But, yeah. Didn't have to flip Coke. That's peculiar. So that was all of the different liquids that I'm trying to rehydrate these mochis. I'm going to go ahead and switch camera angles and then try each of these. First on their own and then with the dips? That doesn't sound right. What would you call them? Because we're going to like dip them in them. I'm going to switch camera angles now. So, now you are recording. You are not dead yet? Okay. Now I'm going to be trying each of the things. It comes with a little fork, so I'm going to be using the little fork. And first I'm going to be trying everything without anything else. So, I guess I'll start where we started. This is what the water one looks like after being soaked and letting sit for however long that was. I don't hate it. It tastes like rice. Like slimy rice. Which was maybe the point? I don't know. I can see why they gave the toppings? What would you call these? I mean, they're, you know? Anyway, these and that are going to be really good together. So this is the one with milk. It's pretty much the same as the water one. The overall flavor is still rice, but you can really taste the milk. Next is, what should I do next? What did we do next? I'm gonna do the green tea and then the coffee and the Coke last. Yeah. So this is this is the green tea one. That tastes predominantly like the rice, and then like a little tiny bit of tea. Okay, the tea does come through, it's just a really light flavor. I guess the tea itself isn't very strong. And yeah, that overall rice flavor, because mochi is rice cake, right? So it makes sense that it tastes like rice. It's supposed to. So yeah, that's a super light flavor. Okay, I'm gonna try the ramen now. Oh my god. It's like bubbly. Do you see it? Can you see it? I don't know if it's focusing. It's bubbly. It like puffed up. This one still feels a little gritty in the middle. Like it's not quite soaked through. But it looks like it is, and it squishes, like when you poke it, it squishes like it's done all the way through. Okay, so coffee or Coke? Oh yeah, and this came through like top note. It doesn't even have like a very ricey aftertaste or anything, so it's still crunchy in the middle, but it's very, very flavorful. That's the word I'm going for. Flavorful. Which is stronger, Coke or coffee? I'm gonna go with the Coke just because the coffee is actual like black coffee. This one looks bubbly too. Wonder if it's still crunchy in the middle. It's a little bit like a cola gummy. A little bit softer than like a cola gummy. That's good. And now the coffee. Yep. That's coffee. It's throwing me off that it's cold. Like the coffee itself is still warm, but this is cold. And they're all fairly slimy. The ones I like the most are the ramune, the Coca-Cola, and the milk. The milk is really subtle, and it goes well with this. So we'll see what else goes well with this. You got a little tray here. Dust everywhere. You got a little tray here. So I probably shouldn't have switched angles just yet. I should have done this before. Or maybe not. This is not exactly aesthetic right now. It's, yeah, no. Better not to record this part. And then you take this and you put it in the other side. Alright, so there's that. And we'll go back to the original. Very sticky. Like I said, that's a good thing. Come here. No, stick to this, not that. Thank you. Dow. Okay. So original, some chocolate, I guess, and some soybean powder. You can't go wrong with chocolate and soybean powder. You can't. That is really good. The chocolate and the soybean powder kind of overpower the super ricey flavor of the little mochi wafer thing. It's really good. I can see why that's the flavor you're supposed to have. Now then, let's do the milk. I can't... Alright, I'm gonna try to hold it up like this for each one. It's hard to get the chocolate on there like this though. You would think that that milk flavor would get lost, because when you do it on its own, it's very subtle. But it's there. It's not in the forefront. It's not like, it's me, but it's there. That's good. Okay, green tea. Again, it's such a subtle flavor, but it is there. I think I used the wrong tea for this. Yeah. With a stronger tea, this would be really good. Okay. I don't think this is gonna go well. I think this was a mistake. I think this is the kind of thing that you would make for content. So let's see. Ramune mochi thing. Oh, that came out really easy, comparatively. Chocolate. Doesn't really hold, well, kind of holds the chocolate a little bit. Nope. Okay. Come here, you. Okay, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. I wouldn't do it again, though. It's not a flavor that's... Yeah, it's not like revolutionary or anything. It's not the worst. But there are better mix-ins. Still gonna drink the rest of the ramen. Next, let's do Coke. I don't know if this one's gonna work either. No. Again, it's not the worst. It's not like disgusting. It's just not Yeah, there are better things. There are better things. But without the chocolate and the soybean powder, those were the best tasting, aside from the coffee, which I'm about to do right now. I feel like these flavors will be really, really good together, and if it's not like revolutionary and mind-blowing, I'm going to be very upset. With a better coffee, this would also be really good. The coffee flavor is still subtle, but very there. Like, you can taste it in the aftertaste and like when you're chewing it. It doesn't overpower these though. These still come through loud and clear, top note, as I'm sure was intended, considering that the actual wafer thing, when prepared properly, kind of tastes like nothing. That is everything I had for you today. Thank you for hanging out with me, doing my little experiment. Yeah. I love that there was just exactly the right amount of little mochis and... Hiya! Every frickin' time, bro. Please stop running. Oh. Well, thank you. Okay. So, I don't remember what I was saying when someone flushed the toilet. I guess that's everything I have for you today. Thank you for hanging out and doing this weird experiment with me. Have you tried any of these? Have you tried different things? Will you try any of these? Let me know in the comments. And that's it. That is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this if you like this. It's the end of the video. Like, the taste test is done, everything. You could have clicked off like a million times by now, but you're still here, which means you probably liked this. Just hit the button. It's all good. It's fun to hit the button. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe for more of me. And like, subscribe, comment, like I said, on the topic of this or anything else you want to say. And thank you again a million times for watching. Thank you. Bye. The actual wafer thing, when prepared properly, kind of tastes like nothing. I mean, very much like rice, but you know how rice kind of tastes like... I love to say that. Anyway...